So session 270. How was it? Wonderful?
Yeah.
It was a wonderful session. That is precisely why I am standing here. I feel grounded. The entire session went on seamlessly, effortlessly. And the credit goes to our hero, Toastmasters. About getting more aware about our environment and protecting it. Very well done. If I were to just give you a simple suggestion, in presentation, there's a secret. They say when you do use a PowerPoint, use 6 by 6 principle. What is that 6 by 6? In your presentation, it should not be more than 6 slides. On one slide, there need not be more than 6 points, and each point, there need not be more than 6 words. If you use this, then the retention of the audience is with you. Otherwise, what happens? Whatever you are going to present, and if you are going to share it with the audience, it loses its charm. Keep something with yourself. Have you seen great Steve Jobs presenting whenever he used to launch products? In the entire screen, there used to be only 1 or 2 graphics. That's all. Minimalistic presentation helps. Don't pack your presentations with a lot of things, cramp it so that audience will pay less attention to you as a speaker and start reading that. That is one thing. Otherwise, you did a wonderful job. Well done. A round of applause for us. Session started few minutes late, but I always wonder this sergeant, whether she is Kavi or she is pretty Priya. The way she starts, so melodious when she comes on stage with that energy, came out with a wonderful quote, very apt for the session. And then look at her instructions. She spoke about taboo, she spoke about exits, everything. And best part, she introduced the captain of the ship, JP, in such a way that he too felt pumped up. Very well done, ma'am. Great. There's a lot of things to learn from you. Keep it up. JP, did he look like Air India's Maharaja? Captain of a ship, well dressed, came here, did a wonderful presentation. What I liked about him, the way he introduced the guests. Today we had a galaxy of guests here, maybe 5-6 guests. And the way you made them feel at home, that's the best part of your address today. And since we had so many guests, he had to elaborate on what is Toastmaster by the use of this wonderful tool, PowerPoint. And today I realize why PowerPoint is called as a tool. Because the moment he saw that tool, then he remembered, yes, I have to start the session. Very nicely done. When we are mentioning about the paradigms of hierarchy, I think it is always better to have a bottom-top approach. So when you do that, then people get familiarized with the topic very easily. You started with top-down approach. Just remember. And you did mention about the new international president.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Madison.
Does anyone remember that word? No. Even I didn't remember. But had he shown a picture of Madison, you would have remembered. Because picture is worth 1,000 words. Next time, just make that amendment, use a picture also. People will remember who is this. Oh, she is Madison. Otherwise, what wonderful address. Very nicely, the way you introduced TMOD was very apt. My silent role players, World Master, the time I spoke, I'm seeing him in action for the first time. Very efficient. The way He is a colorful personality, we know for sure, and the way he used the colors very nicely. Keep it up. Very nice. Word master, he saw to it that people have that sentiments to use the word sentiments. Active. Very well done. Our counter-grammarian. First time I saw someone who was not critical, but gave a very encouraging feedback of how well the language was used. Fantastic. Very well. We need not criticize every time. We are here to find out what is good. And that is one thing which I personally take pride in. I always learn something new wherever I go. You know this badge? This was in Bollywood Toastmasters. We had one session offline, and all the workplaces were given a chit. Immediately when I repeated, I was a GE that time also, I just pasted it. It's a simple thing, but it helps. Isn't it? Moment people say, oh, I am the GE of the session. I did not introduce myself again. So we learn. I have learned that from you today. Ajay, very well done. And your role as our counter-grammarian was also very good. And of the 4 speakers, wow, I thought the best performer was Sajesh. Hey. I think he was the most intelligent of all the speakers because he was the one who read his checklist, the evaluation parameter. What was his evaluation parameter? In one line, he was to get feedback from his evaluator. And he knows that only way I can get maximum feedback if I stutter, stammer, and stop there and I do the way I did. He gathered so much of feedback today, and next time I'm sure he will be the hero of the session, coming out with flying colors. Very well done. One thing which was very clear in his speech is a tough cookie to crack. He did not leave the stage. If I was in your place, I would have got frozen like a deer in front of a headlight. I would have got frozen, but you never left that. That shows your courage. That shows your preparedness. Yes, come what may, I am going to look at the green light and only then I am going to leave. You did that. Wonderful. Hats off to you. Keep it up. And of the 4 speeches, other speech which I didn't like much was Johan's speech. Now what is this? Looking at the weighing scale. Huh?
Yeah. She called all of us as sloth.
In fact, in my case, when I went and sat in the roller coaster, they said, you don't put the bed, you get stuck somewhere. But it was nice to see someone who speak about a slim body figure and getting evaluated by someone who is just opposite. Well, I love the way she used humor in her speech. Because humor, I personally believe that humor is one such good tool which drops the guard between you as a speaker in the audience. You are an expert in that.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep it up. And add some flaws. Don't worry, you will look like my sister. Don't worry. Very well done. One more point which I wanted to tell you was drop your cue cards. The moment you drop your cue cards, as they say, the Vulcans, whenever they used to go on an expedition, they used to reach the shore and they used to burn their boats. Right? Because they didn't want to go back. And once they burn the boat, the only way to survive was to fight and to win. And when you drop your script, Sajesh, you too, next time don't bring that camera with you like a selfie camera. Drop it. The moment you do that, you will be a confident speaker. I have taken so many notes. But I dropped a script there because I wanted to do this point, prove to you that yes, we can do that. Okay? The next speaker, great. Whatever. He has a gift of gab. The way he comes and presents, he too has a heart of laughing at himself. Very well. The self-deprecating jokes are the best. When you come and laugh at yourself, then people are at ease with you. Very well done, very nicely with you. But one thing which I slightly differed from your evaluator, she did a fantastic evaluation today. But when she gave your evaluation parameters, she mentioned about the vocal variety, isn't it? But she didn't comment on the vocal variety because probably there was none. I personally found there were too many conversations in your speech, too many characters, and obviously the vocal variety would have been used by you to establish two different characters. Mr. Anthony was one good character in your speech. You could have used that. So let's be mindful of the evaluation parameters also. Very well done. Ram, in dual role today, one as a Santa Claus coming with a goodie bag. And I keep wondering, what is that lipstick doing in your bag? Oh, okay. No, I know, because Santa has 7 deers and one of them is a lady deer. And do you know what is the name of that? She is called as Vixen. Because Rudolph is the main deer, like Rudolph. Okay, very well done. The way you handled the table topic was, it showed your sentinels. The way you were aware of things happening around, the choice of speakers what you did was very good. The very fact that table topic is something, you call people, put them at ease, give them a topic, and make them speak for 2 minutes. And that is what you did. Even the new speakers who came here, the guest speakers who came here, they attended and no one fell short of time. That's a great thing what you achieved today. And as an evaluator, you are on the top. Because I too found JP's speech was very good. But he should have spoken on what is that emoji, why that emoji. Instead, he spoke more on how he is going to do it. So, how would have come in your later speech? I would request you for your later speech, keep the same evaluator when you do that. Overall, it was a fantastic session. And I like the involvement of all the guests here. And guests came from various backgrounds here, from HR, or someone who thinks, gives solutions to architects, then a chemical engineer, and our own Rajendra Kolia, Saifuddin, Mr. Nivesh, what's your name, sir? Nice, okay. So, various background people coming here, and I think Newton found the laws of gravity when he saw an apple. You came to the same place. You are going to discover yourself a lot of things. You stay here, you manage at the right place. And I'm a big fan of your voice. Big baritone you have. And whenever we want to project something where we use Amy's, only we'll call you for your voice. Wonderful. We wish you a happy victory so that you can walk down. Otherwise, people will pick you from your home and bring you here and we meet. You can just tell him where you meet here. It will be nice. You all come and do it. And overall, a session filled with fun, filled with frolic, and we learned so much. And the hero of session was obviously our Nurul back.